Wholistic Vitality Energy Healing. www.holistic-vitality.com.
My name is Lisa Holbrook. That was my second session.
And what do you remember from the beginning
of the session?
Mm-hmm.
The beginning always is hard for me to remember. But I remember finding my higher self and speaking with her a little bit. But
what was that like?
That was good. She made me feel very, I don't know if loved is the right word. I think she made me feel fulfilled.
Okay. So that was the higher self.
Yes.
And you said you spoke to her for a little bit. Do you remember what was said?
I don't, but I didn't ask much of her. She just talked to me, and there wasn't much actual verbiage said, so much as how she made me feel.
Yeah. Okay. And that was fulfilled was the words you used.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
And then where'd you go from there? Do you remember?
I don't remember exactly. The next thing I remember clearly is the garden.
Okay.
And seeing what I had there before. And my garden is kind of set up as like past of my past and past lives.
Oh, okay.
And present, and then there's like a meadow that's the future.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
I realized that this time. It was the same setup last time, but I didn't acknowledge that's how it was.
So it was like past, present,
Future.
and future.
Yeah.
And so what is that? How does that make you feel seeing it like that?
It's really neat.
I do remember. So future self.
Right.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was intense.
Okay.
She taught me a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that. So so that's where we went, was future
Right.
self. And so what did you learn from what your life would be like from that?
It'll definitely be involved with a lot of people, and there's going to be a handful of really important people that are going to come into my life.
Yeah.
That are going to help me excel, but are just going to be true in so many ways, and they're going to be there, as long as I live. They're just,
Really good
foundation people. Mm-hmm.
And did you see yourself doing the work with the animals?
Yeah, definitely.
In what way were you doing that?
I was helping them in the sense that, so the other day, completely separate of this, I tried to tap back into my spirit animals, and I got a horse this time that was very white but very bland, and nothing was there. But this time he showed up much more elegant. He refined himself.
Okay.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But his purpose is to help me be able to help animals without even touching them.
Oh.
Yeah, which I was really pretty. He's actually a unicorn, so he has some sort of power that he's going to help me to use with the horses.
Like to tap into.
Yes.
Wow. Without even having to touch them?
Without even having to touch them.
So that sounds exciting.
Kind of wild, perhaps.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows? Yeah. Then I think we said go on a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where you may have gone or what you may have experienced there?
Yeah, we briefly went to the ocean, and then we went kind of to my future self. For some reason, Italy is going to be something that's going to be a big part of me. I'll live there for a while. My family will live there for a while.
In Italy?
Yeah,
that sounds
and
fun.
it'll be kind of like a basis for a lot of Europe. But I guess I'll really fall in love with the Italian people.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there any Italian in your family?
No.
No?
I'm Basque,
Such
which is Spanish, French. It's our own little world, actually.
Oh, okay. And then root chakra we went back down to.
Mm-hmm. That was intense.
Yeah?
Yeah, physically.
Why is that? Or how do
There
you...
was just a lot of vibration, and it felt really cleaning, and I actually this time felt more of my organs, especially actually my reproductive system, vibrated on a higher level and kind of hurt very lightly for a short while, and then felt really clean. And definitely the root chakra feels much more cleared now.
Do you remember throat chakra at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What would you say your recollection of that was?
I said, I don't want to. I like screamed it.
I don't want to what?
That's all I said.
I don't want to?
Yeah.
In relation to what?
I think just being able to say that.
Oh, like so like in general practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
And so you will do things that...
Yeah, and I just want to say that.
You won't say, no, I don't feel like it, or no, I don't want to. You're just like, okay.
Yeah.
That kind of person. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I get it. And then anything else that stands out to you before we end it?
There was a tree. So I have like past life trees.
Okay.
And there was one that was like very dark and gloomy and like scary looking.
I'm assuming that's past life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my future self was with me at that time because we were walking through my garden. And she said not to be scared of it. It wasn't something scary, but it was past life. And I said, what did I do? And she said, you didn't do anything. Something was done to you.
Oh.
And she said, we'll visit it at some point, but it's there. Which I just thought that was really interesting.
Well, that'd be good to explore in another session,
Yeah.
your next session.
Yeah.
So remind me of that when we do your next session. Because the past lives, we still have to go there.
Right.
And then what about trees for future? Was there a difference, or was it just that one tree?
The other past lives, or?
Well, you said there was the one with past lives, but didn't you say there was the present garden and the meadow
so
future?
my present garden, but my future is just meadow. It's
Okay.
just like open.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds...
Nothing's grown there yet, I guess. And the present is like things that are growing, and yeah. So.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I actually have a pretty good visual of that.
Right.
It's like awesome. Well, thank you
Yeah.
very much for taking that time today.